Nimbo here, Harris NorCal, going back in. Wish me luck. All right, crapless craps. I got $1,000 in. I think what I'm going to do today is I'm going to do the drawdown strategy again, and I may deviate a little bit from it. I may occasionally load the board heavy for one roll, and kind of go back to where I was. Or I may do some other modifications of it as well, I'm not sure. So for now, I think we're just gonna go small on the lucky roller. We're gonna hop the sevens. Let's establish a point. And load it up here. So I think what I'm gonna do is go 220 inside. Now these are the numbers I'm focusing on here. I'm trying to roll these numbers specifically, and each time I hit one, I'm gonna draw these bets down in half 3 times. That's the plan, okay? For now, I have $10 on the outside, so I'm risking $286 total to start with. But as I draw down, I'm probably gonna lower those bets as well. All right, so the goal right now is to pop a 5, 6, 8, or 9. I'm at my most risk on this first roll. After we take some money and reduce, we're at a very small risk on the second roll. And then after we hit a 5, 6, 8, or 9 a second time, then we're actually up money going into the third roll. And then we try and pop one more and then press from there and see if we can run it up if the numbers roll out. Now, looking at the board, it doesn't look too promising, not gonna lie. Yeah, it looks like there was a little pocket before that, so, we just need 2 numbers each time in between bad numbers. As long as I have 2 rolls in between, we're not gonna get crushed. All right, so let's see what happens here. All right, there's a 6, that's great. So that was the point. So we're gonna set the bets on. We're gonna make these 25s and 30s, and then we're gonna reduce these. Okay, so what just happened is I rolled a 6. It paid me about $70, okay? And then, I have 146 on the board. Now, if a bad number comes right now, I lose 79, okay? Now, if I took these $5 off of there, I could make it so it only lost 49 on the second roll, which is, really reducing my risk. And this is really what this strategy is about, is reducing your risk. So let's see if we can pop another one of these and scale back one more time. All right, there's our 9. So we're gonna clear. Now I'm gonna go 3s on the outside, and we're gonna go 15s and 18s. So now, technically, I'm up $12 because I rolled 2 of those numbers. I have 90 in play. I really wanna hit one more of these, and then we'll press and bet the hard ways and keep going as long as the roll keeps going. All right, so that's not what we wanted, but it's a $12 win. Okay, we're gonna hop the 7s, bet the lucky roller. All right, it's okay, we got it protected. We actually make money on that. All right, let's save those 12s for later. Okay, so we got 220 on the inside, 10s on the outside. Here we go. Another hard 6. All right. So let's clear. Let's get the 5s going. Quarters going. All right, we're at 940. All right, take a little profit there. That was the point. We're gonna set the bets on and go here. There's a 10. Now those are, it's a good number, but we're still trying to get one of these inside numbers here, okay? All right, so we've rolled a couple points now that are not an inside number. Usually if I do 3 of those, I reduce. So I'm gonna reduce. So 15s and 18s. And so now we're up $30. We got 102 in play. Let's roll. Let's see what happens down here. All right, back-to-back 4s. All right, so we're gonna press up the 4 and the 10. There's There's our 6. Okay, and on that note, I'm gonna press at 5, and then I'm gonna get hard ways going. All right, so we're at 36 up, 125 in play. Here we go. There's another 4. So we're gonna go 10, 2, 2 on that. There's a 5. Let's go 5. Let's go 10 up on that. All right, 7 out. So we lost 149. You know, I may scale back even less these first couple of times just to try and get a little cushion, okay? Because you want to have some cushion there in case a bad number comes on first or second roll. But that was not bad right there. All right, 4 is the point. So go like that. Okay, here we go. 10. Okay, still need a 5, 6, 8, or 9. Let's see what happens here. Uh-oh. That's why we need cushion, because they do come. All right, we're gonna have to fight back out of this here. There's a 9. All right, let's try it again. We need to get through this. 8's good. Let's clear and go 5s. Okay, we'll go 25s and 30s. There's a 6. So we'll go 3s. Okay, so we made a little progress. Okay, we need to roll some more numbers. There's a 10. Okay, we'll press those up. Still looking for a 5, 6, 8, or 9. There's an 8. All right, so we'll go up 5. We'll get the hard ways. All right, here we go. Nope, not gonna let us run away. It just feels like these last couple of videos I've done, like they're just not letting me get any long pockets. Like the most I seem to be able to get is like, you know, 8 to 12 numbers. And that's a stretch as it is. All right, 4 is the point. Let's go 10s. Okay, we gotta get through this one. Gotta get through this one. All right, there's a 6. Okay, very good. Let's go there, like that. All right, let's get the second one here. There's a 9. Okay, so this time, I'm just gonna take profits to get us at 853. Any number that hits, I'm gonna double press its partner number. So if a 4 hits, I'm gonna press the 4 and the 10. So I'll double press it, but I wanna get some of this cushion back here and take some profit so I can get back to 1,000. 6. So on that note, I'll press the 6 and the 8. Press the 5 and the 9, double press. There's an 8. Now, I think what I'll do is I'll just press what comes after the second one. 4. So I'm going to press the 4 and the 10. We're going to set the bets on and we're going to go. All right, probably should have had them off, huh? All right. Okay, trying it again. 11's the point. So just got to get through this first number. Get through the first number. I can see that 3 spinning around, just ready to smack me. That's 2 times I've had a bad number off the one roll, man. Come on. We need some help. All right, now we're in real danger. We gotta hit some numbers here. We'll press those a little bit. Okay, still need an inside number. Oh boy, things have not went well for us lately. So, I don't know, guys. I'm gonna try some. I'm just gonna spread out this 270 across the board. I'm gonna set the bets on, and we're just gonna press for a little bit. See if we can get like 3 or 4 numbers here. All right. There's a 9. Okay. There's a 6. There's a 5. All right. Another 5. Let's press these up a little bit. All right, 468. Let's see if we can get to 500. All right, so let's go 20s and 2s. Made a little progress. Still got some money on the board. 6. Let's go 10, 10. All right. We got a little bit back there. I don't know how long that's gonna last though. Okay, here we go. Woo. That one almost smacked us there, you can see it. 8. There's 11, that's good. Okay. And a 4. And there's a 5. All right, so let's set the bets on clear. Let's go 20s. All right, made a little progress. All right, here we go. Go down here on the come out, and we got a 10 on the first roll. That works. Okay. There's another 10. Hard way. Oh, I forgot my hard ways. All right, we're gonna make that 100. Okay. Let's go a little bit on the inside there. Coming out. What, another 10? Oh, saw that 6. All right. Let's go. Let's try this again. Set the bets on. Here we go. 11's good. 10s and 5s. We'll press those up a little bit. There's a 10. Okay. 4. Let's clear and go 20s and 2s. Okay, we need to make a little ground to get back to 400, but I was gonna say we reduced our risk quite a bit. All right. We need some help. We need really need like 15 to 20 numbers. Something big to get me back up in fighting shape. Okay, hard 4 is great. Okay. That's a 5. Okay, let's keep rolling. Let's keep rolling. There's a 9. Okay. Ah. All right. Not looking good, guys. Let's go like this. Let's just play. See what we can do. Hiding to stay alive. So let's repeat. Let's go 10, 10, 10, and 5. There's an 8. It's 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. 182. All right, guys. Well, it didn't work today, boy. If you get hit with 7s on those first rolls, it's just a kiss of death, right? You got to get a little cushion to be able to absorb some of those, and I wasn't able to do that today. So all for now, guys. We'll see you next time. All right, guys, crapless craps, a little bonus coverage. We're gonna try and turn $100 into at least $200 by popping 4 rolls. I had a little extra change I put in there, so it's just over $100. We're gonna go heavy on the insides, light on the outsides on these numbers. Let's go like that. Okay, here we go. Trying to get 4 numbers and see if we can double it up. 4. Let's turn the volume down. So I think it's $4 each. We'll go an extra $1 there. And high in the middle, there's 1 number. 2 numbers. Same deal, let's go 4s. Okay, 151. Well, that didn't work, so we got 2 more tries at it. Lately, it just seems like I can't get a couple of numbers in a row. All right, setting the bets on, $100 in. Let's take a look down here. It's a good first number is a 4. All right. So let's go like that. And then we've got 1 extra $1 there. I mean, seriously, guys, it's just like I'm cursed lately. Just every other number is a 7. When it rains, it pours. All right, last try. All right, let's do that, and then let's go 2s, and we'll go high on the inside. 117. There's a 6. Okay, let's go 3s. Let's get those up to 21. All right, we're at 21 each. Well, that's it, guys. I mean, I can't roll 1 or 2 numbers and do this strategy. So we are out here.